Hello and welcome to the Worldwide Markets Forex Daily Wrap-Up. We're going to get started once again with the euro dollar. We saw the euro dollar kind of build a little bit of support and dig in after pretty much collapsed over the last few days. We saw it drop a couple hundred pips, and we see a similar pattern. It fell off. It leveled out for a few days. It fell off. We leveled out for a few days, but now we have a little bit different circumstances going on. Cyprus banks reopened today. They have implemented some currency controls, so we're going to see what happens. Once again, tread very lightly, tread with caution when trading the euro dollar, because any one given announcement can push this thing back right back down. So what we want to see here is we want to see things kind of stabilize, and the market itself just know what's going on, so that the people in Cyprus know what's going on with their money and the euro, and people know kind of that there's going to be some stability there. So right now we're trading at 28.26. I would target 28.65 area, in that range, as far as what you may be looking at if this thing continues to pull back before you could see more downward movement. But it also, that could depend on, if the sentiment is people feel that there's stability there and enough controls have been put in place that this will right the ship. Then you could see some resurgence and profit taking, and that could boost the euro back up into the 129, 130 range. So once again, just trade very carefully, use your stops, and we are going into the weekend in another 24 hours or so. So you definitely want to make sure that you are not holding your positions over the weekend. We'll move on to gold. Gold and the euro seesaw has continued. If you look at these charts, next to each other, you'll see when the euro was tanking, gold is going up, and then when the euro stabilized, and we're seeing a little bit of upward moves, gold is coming back down. So once again, I would say that this is going to pretty much get pushed by what happens with the euro for the short term. If things stabilize in the euro, I think you'll see gold come back down to where we were trading before all this started to take place, in the 1580 range, and then we'll monitor whether or not it's going to continue its weakness. I personally think that we will see it get back into the mid 1500 range sometime over the next month or two, and then you could even see even more of a pullback as far as gold is concerned. And we've been keeping an eye on the yen. It's actually a longer term chart, simply because the levels of a weekly chart on the yen. We're sitting here at the 94.05 level. This is 38%, 38.2% retracement level on the long term chart on the dollar yen. And we've pretty much been waiting to see if the yen would regain any strength, or if this is just another stall in the profit taking in the continuously upward moving dollar yen market. And I think that we're sitting at a crucial level. This is pretty much the first time in a long time that we've had 3 straight weeks of dollar weakness versus the yen. So if we get a break below 94, you could see more of a retracement, and this could roll even further back to the 92.50 range. So definitely keep your eyes on that. And one more comment about the euro before we wrap up. If we do break below this 27.50 range, the next target that I'd be looking at is 26.50. Could present a nice little 100 pip opportunity there. You have some longer term support at that 26.50 level, so definitely keep your eyes open to see what's going on. That is all for today. Thank you very much for watching. Good luck with your trading and enjoy your day.